Hi, how you doing today and welcome. Today we're going to be discussing what is anime and manga and what are the differences and what is good and bad about both mediums of entertainment consumption. Now before we go into anime and manga, we need to go over the 5 main types of anime and manga that there are, and these include shounen, shoujo, seinen, josei and kodomomuke. Now shounen, effectively meaning young boy, tends to be more about young male leads, tend to be around their early teens, and these tend to be the male hero. And the genre that shonen tends to follow is action and adventure. Seinen tends to be a bit older than shonen, and these tend to be more violent than shonen. Shoujo, meaning young girl, is the opposite to shonen. These tend to be young female leads of the early teenage years, and these tend to be more romance anime and manga, but they can still fall into other categories as well. Now josei, meaning woman, is like shoujo but older, so it's more real romance instead of idealized romance, and this romance can appeal to older women more because it is more realistic, but it can also appeal to many young females as well. Finally, we have kodomomuke, which effectively means for children or children. So this is more friendly type of anime and manga that are geared towards the younger generation. And in this it tends to teach them more about life lessons. And now that we've gone over the 5 main types of anime and manga, we're going to go straight into about manga. Now, manga is essentially Japanese comics, but it's not. Manga tends to be created in Japan and also tends to be in black and white. And then the art style depends on the artist that is drawing and their personal preference. And unlike Western comics, you read them from right to left. Once manga gets created, it is then translated into different languages so then it can be sold all across the world, and many other people get to enjoy it. Manga can often take a very long time to come out depending on whatever's going on while they're producing the manga, but that's understandable because to create something that's good, you've got to take time over it. Next is anime, which is Japanese animation, and these tend to be hand-drawn or computer generated or drawn images, which are then animated. The anime tends to come from the manga, although there are standalone anime which does not have any manga behind it, or the manga gets created after the anime gets released. Anime is produced for Japanese television, and then once it's aired in Japan, it is then dubbed and subbed for the world to enjoy. Anime that follows manga can run into some issues. For example, when a manga stops releasing, they have 2 choices. They can either continue releasing but change the storyline or guess the storyline, or they can just wait. Also, with these 2 mediums of entertainment, there's always one very big downside, and that's when it gets cancelled. This can be very upsetting because you've been watching it for ages and then it's just gone, and you can't watch it anymore. Both of these entertainment mediums are good and bad at depending on who you ask. For example, the manga can be good for people who like reading a lot, and anime can be good for people who aren't necessarily good at reading but they still really want to watch anime. So these 2 mediums of entertainment can suit many different people with their variety that they have. Now manga and anime can be very, very expensive. That's why the rise in online streaming for anime and online reading for manga have grown very fast. And, well, to put it blunt, it's a very expensive hobby. You could be a die-hard fan and collect all the manga and all the anime, and then you can display it out to the world, but that gets very expensive. There are many different services that discount this, but it's just still going to be very expensive, and that's not including all the figurines, the posters, the merchandise for all the different anime and manga that there are. Now for me, manga and anime fits anyone, so no matter who you are going to find some way to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then at least you tried it. I think I covered just about most things surrounding anime and manga in this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button, and if you did, hit the one right next to it. And tell me in the comments down below what you think about anime and manga. I shall see you next time. Bye.